Americans are known around the world for their big personalities, unique habits, and cultural quirks. And today on USA in Detail, we're exploring why Americans do these 10 strange things. A deep dive into behaviors that outsiders find unusual, but that make perfect sense within the American way of life. From small daily routines to big cultural patterns, these strange habits tell the story of a country built on individuality, freedom, and convenience. Let's start with number 1, tipping culture. People visiting the United States are shocked to find that tipping is expected almost everywhere, from restaurants to taxis to even getting a haircut. While many countries include service charges automatically, America leaves tipping to the customer because service workers depend heavily on these tips as part of their income. It's strange, yes, but it evolved from a combination of low minimum wages in service industries and a long-standing belief that good service should be rewarded personally. Number 2, smiling at strangers. Many visitors say Americans smile way too much. But in American culture, smiling is a sign of friendliness, confidence, and openness. The US is a nation built by immigrants who needed social cooperation, so being outwardly friendly became part of the culture, whether you actually know the person or not. Number 3, giant food portions. If you've ever ordered a meal in the US, you already know the portions are huge. This comes from America's history of abundance and value-focused marketing, where businesses compete by offering bigger meals at lower prices. It also reflects the bigger is better mindset that shaped many aspects of American life, from cars to homes to restaurant servings. Strong. Number 4, iced drinks all year long. Americans are obsessed with ice. Even in winter, your drink will come filled to the top with cold cubes. This habit started in the early 1900s, when the US became a global leader in refrigeration and ice production, making cold drinks a symbol of comfort, cleanliness, and modern living. Number 5, driving everywhere. Many countries rely on trains and public transit, but Americans drive a lot. The reason is geography and infrastructure. The US is massive, and after World War II, the government invested heavily in highways and suburbs instead of trains. This made cars essential to everyday life, and Americans now see driving as a symbol of independence and personal freedom. Number 6, celebrating everything. Holidays, birthdays, work events, baby showers, gender reveals, proms, graduations, even small milestones are celebrated in big ways. This comes from America's optimistic culture, where achievements and personal growth are highly valued. Celebrations are a way of reinforcing community, positivity, and motivation. Number 7, being extremely patriotic. The American flag is everywhere. Schools, homes, cars, businesses. Patriotism is part of American identity, rooted in the country's founding principles of freedom and independence. Because the US fought hard for its independence, national pride became a cultural tradition passed down through generations, strengthened by public rituals like the Pledge of Allegiance and national holidays, like the 4th of July. Number 8, huge grocery stores and endless choices. Visitors are stunned to see entire aisles filled with just cereal or snacks. This comes from America's competitive market system, where brands fight for attention with hundreds of variations. The US values consumer choice, so shoppers expect options for every lifestyle, taste, and diet. Number 9, working long hours. Americans are known for being hard workers, sometimes too hard. While many cultures prioritize long breaks or shorter workdays, the American lifestyle is built around productivity, ambition, and the belief that hard work leads to success, known as the American dream. This has created a work culture where longer hours often equal higher status. And finally, number 10, saying "How are you?" even when they don't expect an answer. Americans treat "How are you?" as a polite greeting, not a real question. It's part of the culture's emphasis on friendliness and efficiency. People don't actually expect you to share your life story. They just want to acknowledge your presence with kindness. And that's the fascinating part. Each of these strange behaviors reveals deeper truths about American values: individualism, convenience, friendliness, optimism, and freedom. What may seem unusual to the rest of the world makes perfect cultural sense inside the US. From giant food portions to constant celebrations and a deep love for personal independence, these habits reflect a society shaped by history, innovation, diversity, and the belief that life should be lived boldly. So the next time you visit America and encounter these quirky behaviors, you'll understand exactly why they exist. And you might even find yourself adapting to them too, because that's the beauty of exploring new cultures. What feels strange at first often becomes surprisingly normal. Stay tuned for more deep dives into American life right here on USA in Detail.